Hello everyone, my name is ABA Pickle and welcome back to Second Extinction. Today we're not doing some tips and tricks, but actually a fan weapon review or a weapon build review. Let me know down in the comments what you think it should be called. I'm not entirely sure right now. Today the builds are coming from Extinction. He's got a YouTube channel with a build today that is supposed to be really good against killing T-Rexes. And while looking at it on paper, it sounds really freaking good. So I'll have a link to his channel down in the description. So the build is, we're going to be using Jurgen, the carbine rifle. And here's the carbine rifle build he had. 1 on impact, 1 on stability, plus 4 on crit, plus weakness exploit, lead poisoning, black widow, and infectious. Which is really good for spreading status effects. Because you'll get poisoning just by normal shots. When you get a critical hit, it guarantees it. And when you hit someone in the or kill someone who's been infected by a status, it may pass it will pass to people surrounding in the area, which is pretty damn good. And the other weapon, the secondary, is the SMG, which, to be honest, secondaries aren't that in a great, like, they're not in a great spot. The pistol's all right. The revolver's is pretty good. SMG is one I haven't really messed around with. So here's the build on it. Plus 2 handling, plus 3 impact, plus 1 stability. Weakness exploitation, which for each status of, when they have a status effect applied, you deal extra damage, which is good. And then shock rounds, which is good for stunning the T-Rex. So overall, this is more of a status build, I've noticed, and it sounds pretty good on paper. I will use this build in this video today, but Richie, I will say the one thing that I would change about this carbine build, I would take these 4 right here, the Black Widow and the Infectious, and take these 4 off. This is better for crowd control, I feel like. Getting everyone around, guaranteeing the poison so you can spread it to everyone. If we're going for a T-Rex build, I would have to say take those 4 off. Take the stability off, because really 1 stability is not going to be worth it. And then go max impact into the explosive rounds. So the holding the fire while aiming down sights will launch an explosive round that detonates after a short delay. I will make a video on that next for the carbine rifle for that build, because that build is a little broken. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So today I'm going to be using this little build here by Richie. And so we're going to go into campaign. We're going to go vestige. I'm going to say I'm going to push the envelope and go insane on this one. So I'm going to use Jurgen like he did in the video. So let's see here. Carbine rifle, SMG. I'm going to bring the ammo kit, equipment drop, and health stim. As always, because those are almost necessary for, especially on insane. Now, I am going on insane as Jurgen solo. We'll see how this turns out. If I end up dying a lot, it's probably not even the build's fault. It's probably my own. But we'll just see how it goes. Also, if you guys are interested, I also still have that Discord server, which I'll probably be mentioning all the time. There will be a link in the description below if you ask about it. And if it's not there, well, then I forgot to put it in there. And I'll get you a link for it real quick. So if you want to come on over and join the conversations, then yeah, just let me know. So we're not going to be going for 5 stars without a doubt, because I don't want to spend this much time in this mission. I've already 5-starred this mission, so it's kind of pointless for me to do so. So I'm just going to go looking around for the...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The drop zones.
God, oh no.
Yeah.
Those poor people. See if their logs are still audible.
Okay, so the Rex is over there.
That should be the Rex nest. Find a spot where I can send down carriers.
This game works perfectly, I promise. Okay, So we are now at the Rex cave here, and we are going to do our best to fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck. So, as said before, this is going to be more of a status build. I think the goal is to just get the T-Rex to be
There they are.
poisoned. Let's see here.
Oh crap. There she is. And she doesn't seem too happy.
Okay, T-Rex is poisoned or stunned. Or he was. Oh fuck. Okay, mask sense. So Jurgen is actually pretty good for solo if you don't want to run tanks, which is definitely a good choice on his part. And the stun rounds do make it pretty interesting to try and do some damage. So overall, this is a pretty good build. Oh shit, out of ammo.
Down to my last magazine. Setting explosive trap.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to get it on your freaking tail.
Healing myself.
Okay, so the T-Rex is definitely really close to death here. So overall, I'd say this is a pretty good build. I'd say that this is probably the only situation I would really approve using the SMG. I'm not a huge fan of it as a weapon overall. But like I said, so I think that this build would be improved a little bit if you had the explosive rounds on it. The SMG, keep that. That's pretty good. You did a good choice for choosing Jurgen as well. For solo builds, if you're not good at dodging damage. Definitely helpful. But if you're looking for like a DPS build, I would say definitely switch to the explosive rounds. You'll deal a lot of damage a lot faster that way. And also definitely switch to Ortega, because Ortega is the queen of DPS. And I don't say that lightly. She is one badass motherfucker when it comes to DPS. Oh my gosh. Let's get a couple of those out the way. Oh wow, you are tired, aren't you? If I can get you to come outside, that would be fantastic. So I'd say this is overall a pretty good build. T-Rex falls down pretty easy. This is on insane difficulty. Jurgen does really good with crowd control with his C4. I definitely got to say, I was when I saw the SMG part of it, wasn't exactly convinced entirely. I always think that the SMG is just so underwhelming. But I guess in this situation specifically, it's definitely worth equipping it for this build. So like I said, a couple quick little improvements would be unlocking the explosive rounds and messing around with those. It's definitely worth your time. You have no idea how crazy the explosive rounds are until you use it. I'll make a video on that here soon to show some examples of that. But if there's any other builds that anyone would like me to try, if you go over to my Discord and send me a message, I'm more than willing to make more videos like this, community builds and such, trying stuff out. They can be with groups or alone. I can get a couple people together. I do want to try and do a couple more builds or team comp builds that interest me. It would be kind of like, you know, oh, what would it look like if you had, like, you know, 3 Ortegas absolutely dominating a T-Rex? The only issue with that would be the fact that you just don't have a lot of health. You don't have a tank in the group.
Setting explosive.
Jurgen's C4 is highly underrated, I gotta be honest. You know, I always say Rosie's like my go-to for solo. But actually, while doing this, Jurgen's pretty solid for it.
Perfect. That's about half the amount. Make your way back.
Because like he can stealth himself in and hide, which is great. I never actually thought about it that way. So this video actually made me realize that. So Richie definitely say it was really smart. A really good good job with the build. It made it. I won't say that the other build is better, the one with the explosive rounds. I just think you'll kill the Rex faster. But this build, this build definitely it makes the poison spread like it's COVID. Like, like honestly, these raptors obviously don't have their vaccine. No stun. There's a stun. It's gonna be on you. Something I'm kind of disappointed on is the fact that I don't exactly know what poison does besides it being a status effect. Does it damage people? Does it slow them down? Does it make them do less damage? I'm not entirely sure. So if anyone, if anyone knows, please let me know down in the comments, because like I'm just not sure what it does. Is that what it does? Does it stun them like that every once in a while? Maybe it does. I get the upset tummy. Oh, interesting. I think I just figured it out. But hey, if you guys want to yell at me in the comments for not figuring it out until now, please go ahead for it. I'm a dingus. Okay, well, this has been my first fan review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see Richie using his build in action on his own channel, go check him out. He's got a little bit of structure to it. Thank you for submitting this review. I had a lot of fun using it, and it definitely improved my my perspective on this game as a whole. I always thought that I needed to use Rosie when doing solo because she has that healing ability, but I mean, hey, if you don't like using tanks or enforcers, you could definitely use Jurgen. He's definitely a solid option, and to be honest, in the future, I'll probably be using him just to switch things up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! You good?